make heating and cooling components at our facility. It's a global corporation, so we've got 150,000 employees worldwide and 3,000 right here in Battle Creek.
Oh, my goodness, 150,000 worldwide. Boy, this, the auto industry has been going quite well for the last few years, hasn't it?
Absolutely.
Yeah, we welcome that. Heating and cooling. So we're talking about
air conditioners, radiators,
radiators too. All right. So you're manufacturing in these facilities here.
That's correct.
All right. Is that limited to a certain component of that here in Battle Creek, or is it more encompassing than that?
It's a little more encompassing. We do components and we do total systems.
Okay. Great. All right. So I would presume then that there are folks, my family, many of them on both sides of the family came to Michigan years and years ago because of the auto industry. A lot of people did that. I presume that interest is still there, isn't it? When you say to people you could work in the auto industry, they perk up, don't they?
Sure. I think that it continues to be a growing opportunity for people. The auto industry is really strong in this area. And I think that probably young people aren't going into manufacturing as much as they used to, but we're really encouraging people to come out and try it because I think that I think sometimes people have an image of it being like dirty and, but our facility, for example, is a really clean facility. It's extremely safe. So as a work environment, it's very different from what a lot of people's perceptions are.
And we're going to shatter some of those perceptions when we come back in just a minute on WBCK. Sarah's also going to talk to us. And when do you get this opportunity? She's going to talk to us about what to expect in this job fair and when and where and how you should prepare yourself for that. So we'll talk about all of that when we come back in a minute on WBCK. We're here with Sarah Frink, this half-hour communications manager at Denso in Battle Creek. So a big job fair. When we say big, there are a number of positions for which you're hiring, aren't there?
That's correct. Right now, we've got about 50 open positions on second shift that we're hiring direct hire for.
Okay. What is second shift?
Second shift it starts about 4 o'clock, so it's the evening shift.
Okay, 4 p.m. to midnight probably, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's talk about how you go about this. You've set this up in a rather structured way, haven't you?
We have. So the job fair is going to be at Denso Manufacturing on 1 Denso Road out in Battle Creek. Mm-hmm. So come on out there. We are going to have on-site job interviews, assessments, so we can do on-the-spot offers that day. If you're planning to come out and you would like an offer that day, then we do ask that you plan to spend maybe 2 to 3 hours with us,
okay,
so that we have time to do all the assessments. We're going to try to get people through as efficiently as possible, but depending on the turnout, we just want people to be able to plan ahead.
Boy, this is probably different for some folks who've been out there in the job market looking, because it's not too often you hear folks say, yeah, we're going to hire on the spot.
That's right.
So you figured out how to do this, then that must mean that your process is one in which you're able to recognize the skills you're looking for.
Yep. As you come in, we'll ask that you bring your resume and your ID and a diploma or GED certificate if you have that available. We'll have you come through. We'll do an interview there. We're going to do a hands-on skills assessment, and so that is what helps us identify if you're, going to be a good fit for us, and we'll be a good fit for you. And the medical screening, and there'll be opportunity to do a plant tour too, so you can see, what our work environment is all about. Okay,
so you'll get a chance to see the actual place where you'll be working.
Absolutely.
Yeah. What are you looking for? What are the skills you're looking for?
We're looking for somebody who likes to work with their hands. We're looking for somebody with a strong work ethic, somebody who's looking for career opportunities, because we really have a lot of opportunities at Denso. And I'd like to talk a little bit about more in a minute about that. And at Denso, we began as a Japanese company, and so we look for somebody who has what we like to call a Kaizen mind. And Kaizen in Japanese means continuous improvement. So we're always looking to continuously improve our jobs. And at Denso, associates are very involved in the production line, have a lot of input into their own jobs. We have suggestion programs and practical problem-solving teams and competitions for that sort of thing. So there's a lot of opportunities to get involved and give your input into your own job.
Well, that is attractive, I presume, to a fair amount of applicants because particularly when you work for a large company, sometimes you might feel like you're just a cog in the machine and you come in and you do your thing and you go, and that's that.
Right, and that's never been our philosophy. We want people to come in and use not only their hands but also their minds.
Mm-hmm. What a nice way to put that. So let's talk about these positions that you said there are 50 of them. Yep. These are manufacturing positions, right?
Yep, they're primarily manufacturing positions. We do have positions open in other areas of the plant as well, but right now we're really focusing on the production positions. Right. And with those production positions, we do provide on-the-job training and some computer-based instruction, and there's a training path for you as a production associate so that you can advance within the company. Right,
and you began to allude to that. I presume then that as you suggest this to people, that those opportunities are there, the ones who are into that are going to respond, right? Absolutely. Yeah. And, we have two paths because you can take a management path if you're interested in going down and being a team leader or a supervisor. We also have a technical path. So if you're more interested in doing the hands-on things, we have a great apprenticeship program that has opened the door to skilled trades for a lot of our associates. So that's really great as well. And we have a lot of associates across our facility who started even as temporaries in our facility and have worked their way up through management and are now engineers because they've gone and used our tuition reimbursement program and gotten their degrees, who are directors of operations. So, the only limit really is yourself. So that tuition reimbursement is an attractive option, too, for someone, perhaps. How does that work? Do they go to school and then they become reimbursed for that? How does this work? Yep, that's exactly how it works. Yep, we have certain degrees that we will cover. It's a pretty wide range, actually, and so you just have to sign up. All right. We're talking about a job fair that Denso is going to put together, and we'll tell you when and where coming up in just a minute on WBCK and get some further details. And we'll remind you what you need to have ready in order to participate in that coming up in just a moment. Hey, Sarah, Frink is here from Denso. Job fair coming up Saturday. We'll give you those details in just a minute. 50 positions. This is tremendous. And so if manufacturing is an interest and a specialty of yours, this could be your opportunity. These are full-time positions, right? Yeah, full-time direct hire. All right, direct hire. And benefits come with that. Yes, we have a very competitive wage and benefit program. So we have health benefits that start on your first day and a lot of benefit plan options. So we even have a no premium plan for families, which is, a lot of people don't offer that anymore. That is the truth. Wow. Okay. And available on the first day. Boy, you almost never hear that anymore. Yeah, there's usually a waiting period for that. All right, so this is becoming more and more appealing, I presume. So folks should, as you said, have their resumes ready. Yep. And be prepared to talk about their experiences and provide that copy if needed. So where do they go and when, Sarah? It is going to be Saturday from 9 to 2 at Denso Manufacturing, Michigan, and that's 1 Denso Road in Battle Creek, and it's from 9 to 2. Okay. You talked about skilled trades and things of that nature. We've been hearing from experts in this area that skilled tradespeople are hard to come by. Do you find that to be the case? That is true. And, at Denso, we are a very high-tech company, and so we require a really high level of skill for our skilled trades associates. So, we've hired a lot of really great people recently, but it is definitely a challenge. So if you're interested, come on out, too. Right. Do you, when you have that need, do you then broaden the scope of your search? Yeah, we've opened it up. I think we've hired from more of the outside areas as well, but we do a lot of development inside, too, as I mentioned, our apprenticeship program and trying to develop that talent within. Right. So the industry seems fairly stable and vibrant right now. I mean, do you feel confident about that?
I do. This is our 30th anniversary this year.
Okay.
So we've been in Battle Creek for 30 years. And, for that time, we've been really proud of our commitment to Battle Creek. And we're really proud of the job stability that we offer. And that's one of the things that people really like about working at Denso. We've got associates who've been there 25, 30 years. And, it's just a good place to work.
So if folks are listening to this, they're getting their resume ready, they're prepared to come and visit you on Saturday, is there any online application or anything they need to fill out first or not?
They can just come with that information. And we also do have a website, densocareers.com, if you want to see what kind of opportunities or what other opportunities are available out there.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, this is very interesting that you're able to make hiring decisions this quickly. Does that come from a process you've honed, or how do you know, okay, that one is the guy, he's hired?
I don't know that there's any magic formula to it, but we do our interviews. We have the skill assessment that helps us get a sense of, what kind of assembly that you could be good for, because we have a variety of jobs. We have some that are very fast-paced, some that are a little bit slower, and that helps us identify, is this the thing for you, and helps you identify if this is the place for you.
Mm-hmm. So. And I presume that with auto manufacturing, in a lot of cases, it's a very timed kind of manufacturing process. In fact, some places are just in time. They only make as much as is needed in the next day or two.
Yeah.
Is that how you operate?
Yeah, that's what we strive for.
Yeah, okay. So that schedule then becomes critical.
It does.
The ability to follow that. All right, so let's repeat one more time when and where so folks can be ready.
All right. It's going to be at Denso Manufacturing, Michigan. Our job fair is going to run from 9 until 2 on Saturday, 1 Denso Road, Battle Creek. And, if you can't come and stay for a long time to go through the whole on-site interview process, then please come on out anyway. Bring your resume, your ID, your diploma or GED certificate, and talk with one of our reps. And then we'll get you in our candidate pool, and we'll follow up with you after.
Okay. And as you said, 2 to 3 hours would generally be the amount of time.
That's correct.
All right. So budget accordingly. Sarah, thank you for bringing us up to speed on this, and I imagine folks will be ready.
Thank you so much for having me.
All right. Thank you. Sarah Frink is with Denso, Battle Creek.